everyone, we're at Nolde Forest today. Pretty sure I hiked here before last year. Put a video up about that. Typically we would do the watershed trail, but I don't know what's going on here today. There's all kinds of fire trucks and cop cars and ambulances, so we're gonna kind of hike away from the main area today. I mean, the watershed trail does go that way, but that's not the watershed trail that we typically do. So I think we're gonna head up this way and see what, I mean, there's a couple of trails that you can get to the other side of the ridge here by taking these trails. I'll see if I can stick a map up and show you where we're located, what trail we're taking, as opposed to what trail we would normally take. So there's two trails here, the Cohoot Trail and the Beach Trail. I think we've been on both of these before, not often, but I think we'll take the Cohoot Trail. Beach Trail looks just, I don't know, not very well maintained. So we're gonna go this way. Very crowded here today for some reason other than the fire trucks and police cars. So it's one other reason why we did not go our normal route. It's probably full of people, which kind of doesn't make it very easy to film. I feel like when there's too many people around, you can just stop and go, stop and start, stop and start. So, not sure there's going to be as many interesting things to see on the backside here, but this will get us up to the same area where we would end up if we took the watershed trail, I think, all the way to the top. So maybe we'll take it down. So just got stopped on the way. I don't know if it was a park ranger or just another hiker asked us if we were okay. And I had said, yeah, I'm not sure what happened down there, but apparently somebody had a bad fall up on the backside of this, I don't know if you want to call it a mountain ridge, going down towards the pond. Apparently it's extremely slippery. She fell or slipped and broke her leg, so that's what all the hubbub is. So we'll try to stay away from that part. I've had a lot of rain, snow in the last several months. This part of the trail, though, is looking pretty dry. But I can see where it could be very, very wet in spots. Easy to slip.
Being on the north side, it doesn't get much sun. It being on the north side, it doesn't get much sun, so it's definitely going to be more icy on that side of the mountain.
I've never broken any bones, and I don't really want to start at my age. Not sure how. Not sure how I haven't broken any bones. God knows I've tried. So we are at the junction, the Kohut Trail and the Beach Trail. The Beach Trail is what we didn't take. So we would have come up the hill and down this way. I think if we continue on down that way, is where this will take us to the pond. I think it's called the North Pond because it's on the north face of the mountain. But I think that's where the guy said it's really, really slippery down there. So we're just checking the map to see if we take this beach trail, if it takes us up to another trail where we can kind of cut across over the mountain. So we'll get back to you. Well, there really isn't a signal out here, so we are going right down towards the pond where we think it's probably slippery. I don't know that we're going to get all that far, though. We're looking to hook up with something called the Coffee Pot Hollow Trail, which I think is down this way, because I think if we took the beach trail, it would have just put us right back to the parking lot.
Yeah, it's right up ahead. I see it.
And I can see it is a little bit muddy here. I can see where people have slipped. So I'm just taking it real slow. Lots of tree roots too. Alright, so here is another junction. The Shearland Trail goes off that way. See if there's anything else on the other side of this. No. We're still on the beach trail.
The Coffee Pot Hollow is above us.
Yeah, alright. Turning back around, going up. This note to self, always carry a paper map because you don't always get a signal. Some of these locations to catch my breath a little bit. Of course the camera's not picking it up. It's very difficult to see slopes on a camera, but it's pretty steep. You can see the ridge across the way. Definitely gaining elevation here. It's amazing with all of the decimation of tree species in Pennsylvania. You can really see a lot more than you used to. Coffee Pot Hollow is what we were looking for. The beach trail goes back that way. So we have to decide, do we want to do the whole Coffee Pot Hollow back to the watershed?
We can catch that line, go up and over, instead of having to go all the way out and around too.
Yeah, it's just really steep. So we'll see. Well, once we get to the watershed trail, it's pretty much all downhill from there.
Yeah.
It's just getting there. There's a lot of like inclines on this trail and then flat, and then incline and then flat. I mean, coming in, I don't know what, we were already a quarter of the way up when we came in from the Kohut Trail. Instead of what we used to do is take that watershed trail in the parking lot, from the parking lot where we showed you that first junction, all the way out to the pond and then come up from there, which was quite a lot of steep climbing. Here I'd say we started a quarter of the way up, so we missed a little bit of an incline. What is that? I've never seen that before.
1 mile to Fire Gate 3.
Oh, new sign.
So that's 1 mile to get to the fire gate, which then would be the junction of Apple and the top of Boulevard, or we can go
I
just
don't
up.
remember this trail.
Yeah, I don't think they.
It doesn't
but it
have
goes up
a.
and over to the Boulevard.
Yeah. I guess. I don't think it's going to be a heck of a lot shorter. I just think it's going to be more steep. This does not have a name. This trail. Although I do see a piece of wood up there. No, I think it's just a slope stabilizer. So I don't know that there's going to be anything familiar on this trail. Don't know that we've ever come up here, at least not in recent years. Very rocky on this trail. Well, we made it to the top. It was shorter. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It was tough, but it wasn't that bad. There is like a big old rock outcropping there that you can go over and get some great views off of, but unfortunately, every time we come here, it's crawling with people, so not sure if we're going to go out there or not. We'll see. There's another trail. I think if we would have taken the watershed up, we could have come from that direction. This takes us back down to the boulevard and a lower part of the watershed. Or this is the boulevard, but it takes us down to officially where the boulevard trail is. Let's just go out here and get some views. There is a board there, but it's all fogged up and you really can't see what it says. Not really much different on this side. You could see from over there. Alright, I'm going to head back down to pick up the watershed trail. So apparently that trail that we came up from, it's called the Collier's Trail. Although there are no markings or anything to tell you that that trail actually has a name. Hopefully the clips that I just did actually show something from that overlook. I won't know until I get home.
Or Collier's Way. Ridge Trail goes off to your right and parallels.
You mean left?
Or left. Kind of parallels the
Ridge Trail.
boulevard.
I'm good with walking on some gravel. Slip on that too. The boulevard trail is gravel the entire length. if you are familiar with the area and you wanted to come for a hike or a walk here, it's an easy choice. You know, there are still some uphill sections, but it's not really steep. Just thought I'd stop and show the power line cut. That was petroleum. Sorry, petroleum. I did show this down the bottom in the previous Nolde Forest video. They had just done some maintenance on this. I want to say within the last 10 years. I think there's always been a petroleum pipe here, but because they had to do maintenance, there's now a lot of cleared land, which I think is a shame. You can see they've tried to plant some trees, probably for reforestation, try to stabilize the slope a little bit. It entirely down the bottom, when you get to the bottom of that cut, before it starts to go back up, changed the feel and the look of the trail down at that end. Still on the Boulevard Trail, have not gotten to the junction yet where we can pick up several other trails depending on which way we want to go. Alright, we made it down to the junction. They do have bathrooms here, some picnic tables if you need. I don't know if the bathrooms are open at this time of the year. It's called the Boulevard Privy. So the Boulevard Trail, see, goes in both directions. I'm guessing it's probably a loop. And then if we go down this way, if we go to the left, it takes us down to where we can get back to where we parked. Let's see, here's another map. So you can see, does it say on here, you are here? Based on where we were before, we were kind of up top there. Now we're here, down, where did we just come from?
From up here. And we just came
so, down. Boulevard, that's very helpful. If we go that way, we can get to the Cabin Hollow Road, which will catch the Watershed Trail. We can, if we wanted to, go all the way back up to then catch the Coffee Pot Hollow back to the parking lot that way. But I think...
Well, Cabin Hollow Road puts you into other trail junctions that will take you on that part of the park over
but
there.
The Watershed Trail's down there. Yes. Or you will go up, back up, yes, over the mountain from where we just came. Yes, just from a different trail to where we just came from. Mm-hmm. So we could get down to the Watershed Trail from here, or we could just continue on down Boulevard Trail back to the main entrance. What time is it?
Five to 3.
So I think we're just going to go down the Boulevard Trail. We do have to make a few stops on the way home today. And the Watershed Trail is exactly what it says. It's a watershed. You do hike along the creek down there. I'll put the link at the end of this video to that video we did. That was a couple years ago now. Don't know if you can see that water down there or not. And then there's this, I'm not sure what that is, some kind of bunker in the hillside. One of the reasons why I did not hike down there along the Watershed Trail is because I thought that it would be really wet. It probably is. We're at the bottom of that power line cut now, and you can see right over there where all those green cages are is the area that is completely different from what it used to look like. Pretty sure I don't have any pictures. I mean, the first few times we came hiking here, it was before YouTube, before Android type phones, iPhones. So any pictures we would have were probably on an actual camera. Have to see if I can find any. But it used to just be so shady and cool under there. The natural spring coming up out of the ground. Not anymore. But you can see the trail down there. I mean, that is the watershed trail. Goes all the way up. Continues through there. Not sure if that's showing up. That old stone wall lines the driveway to the mansion that is up at the top of the hill there. You really can't see it from here. It makes the park office. It's an old Tudor mansion. It was the house of people who originally owned this. I don't remember what the last name is.
Nolde.
I don't think that was his last name. Was it Nolde? So we are getting close to back to the parking lot. So I'm going to end the video here because I have a feeling the parking lot's already crowded. It's going to be noisy. So I hope you enjoyed our trip back to Nolde Forest. Just a little bit of a different hike today than our previous one. If you liked it, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next one. Bye.